So, to quote David Letterman from his first episode of The Late Show on CBS, if you really think about it, I just took the summer off. Okay, so this is like the fourth time I've tried to record this in the last 2 days because I thought the takes were bad. But you can't say I'm not committed because I am fully committed. I mean, nobody could say that. I'm not saying you guys are. I'm just saying nobody could say I'm not fully committed to this because I am. But anyway, welcome back to the podcast, everybody. I'm going to apologize in advance because if I do sound a little different, because I am coming over a cold. I'm on the mend from a cold. I still have a bit of a stuffy nose and a cough, so if you hear any weird edits or if I sound different, that is why. I apologize in advance, but I do want to be a man of my word and get this out to you when I said I was going to get it out to you. And I didn't want to postpone it. I didn't want to move it. So, hence, here we are. Why I've been gone. Let's just jump right into it. Why I've been gone is because I do have a full-time job on top of this. I work in an office. The thing is, the early hours is what kills me. It's not the fact that I just sit at a desk all day. It's the hours. I get up at 5 o'clock in the morning every morning, and it can take its toll on you. And if you work early hours, you know where I'm coming from here. No matter what you do, you know where I'm coming from. So that is why why I've been gone for so long. The last episode we did was back in May, and that is the last time we will do, last time that we will have a break this long. We'll be doing episodes every week for the rest of the year. That is a promise. I am not going to change that promise at all. So yeah, that is a promise I am keeping to you, that we're going to have episodes every week for the rest of the year. And as I record this on an 80-degree day in October, that almost never happens in Pennsylvania. But, I mean, it'll be easier for me to record as the weeks go on because it'll get colder. Because I record in the car, really. But that's besides the point. Anyway, we got a lot of great stuff coming up to continue this. I apologize, I'm stumbling over my words, but anywho, we got a lot to talk about in the coming episodes. That's why I am back, because I need to talk, and I want to talk, and that's why I'm here. We're going to talk about reevaluating options in life. That's the next episode we're going to do. And that's what I'm going to talk about next, is reevaluating options, because that's something I've been doing lately, that I am, after seeing some people I've watched on YouTube take a step back from the platform, it's made me reconsider my own decisions, and I do want to talk about that. I want to talk about some of the stuff that's been trending, some of the headlines, some of the topics out there. The whole Taylor Swift thing, I've got thoughts. Elon Musk changing Twitter, changing all sorts of things about Twitter. I want to talk about that. A whole bunch of stuff. Whole bunch of good stuff is coming down the line. Taking stock, taking inventory in your life. I don't remember if I did that, but if we didn't do it, we're going to talk about it. If I did, you're going to hear about it again. Because it's important. We talk about things that matter. We talk about things that are important, not just to me, but hopefully to you here on this podcast. That's what it is all about here on this podcast. And of course, your suggestions, your comments, they feed this podcast as well. I love hearing from you. I got a 5-star rating on on Spotify lately. I don't know who did that, but if you are listening, thank you. I don't know who it was that did that, but thank you for leaving a 5-star rating. I very, very much appreciate it. I just seen it I think a few days ago. I don't remember. But I do appreciate that. But yeah, I just hope anything I say that you can understand, because I do, like I said, trip over myself. I'm stuttering a lot. I just hope something comes through. And that's always the hope with every episode that I do, is something comes through. You get something out of what I have to say. And that's what's important to me. And as I've said, I get a lot of feedback on social media. I really do appreciate everything I've gotten thus far. If you have constructive criticism, do lay it on me. I take everything into account. If you have something I want to talk about that I haven't discussed yet, feel free to reach out. Leave voice messages with questions or suggestions. I love hearing them. I would love to hear them. Yeah, just anything that we could do to make this podcast better for you and for me, because this is really a collaborative effort between you and me. You're listening, but I want it to be a conversation between the two of us. If you have ideas, if you have suggestions, if you have some feedback, lay it on me. I want to hear it. I want to hear what you're thinking. I want to hear what you think. I want to hear what you like, what you don't like. That's the whole point here. So, like I said, a lot of great stuff coming up here on the podcast over the next few weeks, over the next month or so. Every week for the rest of the year, brand new episode as we head into the back end of 2023 and into 2024, with hopefully better times ahead for all of us. So I will leave you there. Thank you so much for listening. And please subscribe, follow not wherever you get your podcasts, but Google's podcast, Spotify, iHeartRadio. Do leave 5 stars on Spotify if you'd like. That would be much appreciated. TJT Podcast on Facebook and Twitter. TJ Temple Media on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Please follow there. I tweet a lot. I try to post a lot. I don't post as much as I would on Facebook and Instagram as I do on Twitter, but if you want to hear or see my completely crappy tweets, please do follow me on Twitter. I'm calling it Twitter. I don't care if it's called X, which, like I said, we're going to discuss that. I don't care if it's called X. I'm still calling it Twitter. So, but I do appreciate everything so far. I will see you again next week right here on I've Got Something to Say. In the meantime, do take care and stay safe.